Hello, friends. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're embarking on a journey through the extraordinary life of Warren Buffett, a man whose name echoes through the halls of wealth, yet whose heart remains grounded in humility, kindness, and a relentless desire to share. With his timeless words, learn as much as you can from those who can make you better, and perhaps forget about everyone else you've met in life. Buffett invites us not just to chase riches, but to build a life of meaning, purpose, and lasting prosperity. So, grab a cozy seat, and let's unravel the story of this legendary figure and the golden lessons he's left us for crafting a retirement filled with wealth and joy. Picture a young boy in Omaha, Nebraska, pedaling through quiet streets in the 1930s, delivering newspapers with a spark in his eyes. That boy was Warren Buffett, already dreaming bigger than the world around him. At just 11, he dipped his toes into the stock market, buying his first shares with money earned from odd jobs. By 13, he was filing his first tax return, a kid with a head for numbers and a heart for hustle. But what makes Buffett's story so captivating isn't just his early start. It's the way he carried that same curiosity and grit through decades, weaving a life that's as rich in wisdom as it is in wealth. Buffett, now in his 90s, still lives in the modest Omaha house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He grabs breakfast at McDonald's, sips cherry Coke, and runs Berkshire Hathaway, a powerhouse that holds stakes in giants like Apple, Coca-Cola, and American Express. His fortune, topping $120 billion in 2025, places him among the world's richest. Yet, he's not defined by his bank account. He's the Oracle of Omaha, a man who pledged to give away 99% of his wealth to causes like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, proving that true wealth isn't what you keep, but what you share. This spirit of generosity flows into how Buffett approaches investing, too. His philosophy isn't about flashy moves or chasing the next big thing. It's about understanding a business so deeply that you can see its soul, its potential to grow, to endure. He calls this his circle of competence. Imagine standing in a bustling market, vendors shouting about the latest trends, but Buffett quietly picks a company he knows inside and out, like a trusted friend. He doesn't care if its stock is the talk of the town. He cares if it's undervalued, if its value shines brighter than its price tag. And once he invests, he holds on, sometimes forever, letting time work its magic. This patience, this unshakable belief in the long game, is what sets Buffett apart. He once said, "Price is what you pay, value is what you get." It's a reminder to look beyond the noise of the market, to seek businesses with strong foundations, ones that can weather storms and thrive for decades. When the market crashes and panic sets in, Buffett doesn't flinch. He sees opportunity, scooping up shares of great companies at bargain prices, like finding treasures in a storm. His mantra: be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. It's not just about money, it's about courage, about trusting your judgment when the world seems to be shouting something else. As we linger on Buffett's approach to wealth, it's impossible not to be drawn to the way he lives. Here's a man who could buy islands, yet chooses simplicity. His home, his habits, his daily routines, they're not a performance of humility, but a reflection of a man who knows what truly matters. He doesn't measure his worth by the size of his yacht or the sparkle of his watch. Instead, he finds joy in reading, learning, and connecting with people who inspire him. That quote about learning from those who make you better? It's not just advice, it's how Buffett has lived his life, soaking up wisdom from mentors like Benjamin Graham, his teacher, and surrounding himself with minds that challenge and elevate him. This hunger for growth spills into every corner of his philosophy. Buffett spends hours each day reading financial reports, books, anything that sharpens his mind. He's a lifelong student, not because he has to be, but because he loves it. And he's not gatekeeping his knowledge, either. Through his annual letters to Berkshire Hathaway shareholders, interviews, and talks, he shares insights with a warmth that makes you feel like he's sitting across from you, sipping a Coke, and rooting for your success. His generosity isn't just in the billions he's pledged to charity. It's in the way he opens his mind to the world, inviting us all to learn alongside him. But what does all this mean for you, for me, for anyone dreaming of a retirement where money isn't a worry, where life feels full and free? Buffett's life is a treasure map, and the path to a wealthy retirement starts with a single powerful truth: Time is your greatest ally. Buffett began investing as a kid, letting compound interest, the quiet miracle of money growing on itself, work its wonders. Imagine planting a tiny seed today, a few dollars tucked into a low-cost index fund tracking the S&P 500. Water it with regular contributions, and over decades, it grows into a mighty tree, shading your retirement with financial security. A $1,000 investment at age 25, earning 7% annually, could blossom into over $15,000 by 65. Start later, and you'll need to plant more seeds, but the magic still works if you begin now. This idea of starting early flows naturally into building a foundation for your future. Buffett loves index funds for their simplicity and reliability. They're not about picking the next Tesla or timing the market. They're about owning a slice of the world's best companies and letting them grow. Open a retirement account, whether it's a 401k, an IRA, or whatever your country offers, and pour in what you can. Every dollar you save is a step toward freedom. And here's the kicker: keep costs low. Buffett warns against funds with high fees that nibble away at your returns. Choose index funds or ETFs with rock-bottom expenses, and you're letting more of your money work for you. As you build this foundation, think beyond stocks. Buffett's empire includes dividends, real estate, and businesses that generate income without him lifting a finger. You can do this, too, on your own scale. Maybe it's a rental property, a side hustle, or stocks that pay steady dividends. The goal is to create streams of income that flow into your life, giving you options, security, and peace of mind. But whatever you choose, stay within your circle of competence. Don't dive into crypto or real estate if you don't understand them. Learn first, then act, just like Buffett. This brings us to the heart of planning for retirement: clarity. Buffett never invests without a plan, and you shouldn't either. Picture your dream retirement. Maybe it's traveling the world, spoiling your grandkids, or simply waking up without financial stress. How much will you need? Work backward from there. A financial advisor can help, or you can use online tools to map out your savings goals. Check in on your plan regularly, tweaking it as life changes, but always keep your eyes on the horizon. It's not about obsessing over numbers, it's about building a life you love. Now, let's step back from money for a moment, because Buffett's lessons aren't just about dollars and cents. They're about how to live. He's shown us that wealth isn't about stuff, it's about freedom, purpose, and connection. Live below your means, not to deprive yourself, but to give yourself room to breathe, to invest, to grow. Spend time with people who lift you up, who challenge you to be better. Buffett's inner circle isn't filled with yes men, it's filled with thinkers, doers, people who spark ideas. Find your own circle, whether it's a mentor, a friend, or a community that pushes you forward. And don't forget to give. Buffett's pledge to donate nearly all his wealth isn't just for billionaires. Sharing doesn't have to mean money. It can be your time, your knowledge, your kindness. Teach someone what you've learned, volunteer, or simply listen. Giving creates a ripple effect, making your life richer in ways money can't measure. It's why Buffett's legacy isn't just his fortune, but the countless lives he's touched through his actions and words. As we weave these lessons into our lives, it's worth pausing to marvel at Buffett's optimism. Through market crashes, wars, and uncertainty, he's never lost faith in the future. He bets on progress, on human ingenuity, on the idea that tomorrow can be better. That's a mindset we can all borrow. When you're saving for retirement, when the market dips or life throws curveballs, hold on to that belief. Keep planting seeds, keep learning, keep moving forward. The road to a wealthy retirement isn't a sprint, it's a marathon, and every step counts. So, where does this leave us? Warren Buffett's life is a testament to what's possible when you combine curiosity, discipline, and a heart for others. His story isn't just about becoming a billionaire, it's about building a life that feels rich in every sense. Start small, start now, and let his wisdom guide you. Invest in what you know, hold fast through storms, and surround yourself with people who make you better. Live simply, give generously, and plan with purpose. Do this, and you're not just building wealth, you're crafting a legacy, a retirement where you can look back and say, "I lived well." Thank you for joining us to the end of this journey. We're so eager to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share one lesson you're taking away today and how you'll weave it into your life. Your thoughts light us up, giving us the spark to keep creating. If this story moved you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a dose of inspiration. Your support fuels our mission to bring you stories that inform, uplift, and ignite your dreams. Thank you for being here, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.